Hey students, welcome to our class today. And instead of having class face-to-face in person, I decided to do this as an online effort, be a lot more efficient, and share with you some cool stuff and have it recorded as a reference. So let's dive in and take a look at what I've got for you today. All right, so pulling up the market here, I have two things that I looked at this morning. First of all was this beef deal. I pulled up feeder cattle. You can pull up live cattle and be a similar setup. Here is the feeder cattle chart this morning. I've already got set to a day I do, and adding the Keltner channels on. Just as we have been talking, the market, of course, is down. But fundamentally, still looking for that market to recover back based on the current supply and demand out in the market. But we'll see how it goes. Again, it looks like it has moved back up a little bit. In looking at stock track positions, many of you have the feeder cattle, live cattle trade going on. And so portfolio rankings have improved a bit, with some of you able to bring yourselves into a profit position. I would say something about trade volume. If you're not in that 30 or so trade range, you are not trading enough. So those of you that are in much less than that, that's kind of really where you need to be to get credit. So keep trading. Some of you have traded even more and moved yourself back into some good positions. As you get profit, ride this up until hopefully we can make some good profit. But let's take a look, and that's what's going to be working through this feeder cattle trade as we talked. Another one I looked at was corn this morning, and I kind of was trying to look for some trends that we've been talking about, but a bull flag, it looks like maybe has developed in corn. We can see corn has been on the uptrend, it retraced, and so you could kind of draw your flag pattern in here with several highs and several lows creating that flag. What happened was the market broke out of that flag, and today it's right now here. It may be an upward trend, and I would say upward to this 440 or so, 444 range. So kind of looking for that to break. It did break its run up to that, but back off. So I guess my point today, right now, it's at 434. It might be a chance to take some buys and then try to exit at that 444 area. So that might be a potential trade that you might make with corn. Now, also to share some things with you, I'll email these out and you will see them, but it's a couple of videos I found, and one I'll send you on the feeder cattle chatter is the one. So in this video, they bring in a trader here that's talking about the market and where it's at and why it's there. What he also talks about is very important, and that is the potential trade he talks about is a seasonality after Thanksgiving or right at Thanksgiving trade. So that's an interesting one to read. Another one is a video here on this link on this Drovers page from today that talks about the Trump administration's trade efforts to impact the price of food, which really wouldn't look like it's done much in the retail market, but it has caused a trend in the trading market. And so this video has several people come in and talk about how Trump's plan may have been part of this cause in the market, but more importantly, where this is all going. So several different resources for you this week, as well as information I've gotten to you, and the key is to trade. Okay, also coming into Wednesday of this week, we will have class and have a guest speaker again. Joe Richards is going to come talk to us again about where he sees the market now. Much different condition than we talked back in September. So it'll be interesting to hear his insight of where we're going, where we're headed, and he's got some news for us. So we will look and learn on Wednesday what he feels like the market's at. We'll also pull up our budgets again to look at where he's budgeting towards and see what his estimates are based on kind of these new prices that we see in the market. All right, so that's what I've got for you today. Watch these two videos I'm sending you. They may provide you some insight into what to do today. These are ideas I have for you today. Hopefully they'll stay, especially that corn trade. See what works, and we'll see you Wednesday. Thanks.